that drip drip. Everybody tripping, slipping on my drip. Got swag and we drip. Got swag and we drip.
Welcome back, Swagteam. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back again with another SwagU movie review, and today we are doing Zack Snyder's Justice League. Finally released today. The Snyder Cut has been released today, March 18th on HBO Max. I am excited about this. I love what I've seen. I'm excited to talk to you about this. I just got finished watching the 4-hour epic, and yes, it is a 4-hour and 2-minute movie, but it is broken into parts, 6 parts and an epilogue. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's 6 in an epilogue, or it might be 5 in an epilogue, but either way, that's it. It's broken into parts. Scene will stop, and then it'll say part whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you can do it like that, breaking into parts, but I just watched the whole movie as one thing, and I really enjoyed myself. I really loved that Zack Snyder finally got to release his vision for everyone to see, what he really wanted to let everyone see back when Justice League originally dropped, aka Justice League, you know what I'm saying, dropped into theaters. This one, the director's cut, the Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder's Justice League, takes a different approach than Justice League tried to take, where like this one, the story is more thought out, has a lot more going on. Of course, I mean, it is 4 hours, yes, but with the way this story goes, now the villain Steppenwolf has more to do. And I love what he did with all the characters in this film, especially, like I said, Steppenwolf, the villain. He has a lot more going on. You get to know his motivations of why he wants to get the mother boxes, instead of him just coming to town, breaking stuff down, and getting mother boxes after they tell you a little story about why the mother boxes is there. But now we have a little bit more reason and more to reason why this villain is going to get these mother boxes. So it's more thought out and more processed story and plot, and I really enjoyed that about Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf's more menacing, more intimidating. Oh, and another thing that caught me off guard with the whole Zack Snyder Cut is the fact that it's rated R. First of all, this movie's rated R. Wasn't expecting that. I don't even remember hearing that before, but watching it caught me off guard with some of the violence in this film. Definitely caught me off guard, but I love it. It's some Zack Snyder good stuff. I enjoyed it for what it was. It caught me off guard with one character. I'm not going to say who or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because I don't want to spoil it for you, even though it is on streaming. And normally I go ahead and do spoiler reviews for streaming, but for this, I feel like everybody that's been preaching Snyder Cut, release the Snyder Cut online, and anybody that's been really interested in seeing this, I want you to see this before, you know, it gets spoiled. I mean, I know it's probably already been spoiled 10 times over online already, but for you that haven't been spoiled, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil you here. I'm just giving you my overall thoughts of each character and how I feel about what is going on here versus what's going on there in Justice League. But I really enjoyed, like I said, what he did with the villain. Gave him more of a story, gave him more of a reason to be on Earth, gave more of a backstory, you know, element that made sense to the character. And like I said, his overall look is better. He's more menacing, and reason being is because of his look, but also because of the rated R situation and things that he does throughout the film, which was interesting. Other characters that got a better, more fluent story and more thought out story was definitely Cyborg. Cyborg has a lot more to do in this film, does an epic job in his performance. I know Victor, I mean that's his name in the movie, but Ray Fisher has gotten a lot of slack for some things that's been going on with him in the tabloids, not explaining exactly what's going on with Josh Whedon and all that other stuff. But he did an amazing job in Zack Snyder's Justice League. He did a great job in the Snyder Cut with his character, and now that we have more backstory with him, like, I just love that everybody's story arc has it's definitely a more better and thought out arc for sure. But I mean, it better be, it's 4 hours, right? But still, really love that. I like what they did with the Flash. The Flash has a way more in-depth look at his character as well. This is more like pre Barry that we know, even more pre-Barry than we know on the TV show. This is a little bit before he becomes the forensic scientist that works with the CCPD. I think that's right. Might be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, Central City Police Department. Yeah, I think I'm right. But anyways, not important. This is before we know him in that situation, and I love the way we grow with him as a character and his maturation process. I know I messed that word up, but I wasn't going to stop until I got that word. If anybody knows me, I will not stop until, I won't go forward until I get the word I'm looking for. But anyways, I love what they did with Flash's character. His character is still funny as ever. Like, I did like him in the original Justice League theatrical cut. But I love that they kept his funny stuff that he did in there and still kept it in this film, where they still added on to his character and made him more fleshed out. And I like what they did there with that. And I know y'all are wondering, and I know y'all wanted to ask, is something wrong with Superman's lip in this? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Matter of fact, they fleshed out my man Superman as well, and they did some things. Now, they did keep a lot of things that some people probably expected not to be there, but most of the stuff that they kept was stuff that looked normal in the film. If anything had some campy jokes in it or a little bit off, that was definitely in the Justice League. Speaking of which, I like the comedy that's in this film. Like I said, they kept with my man Flash's comedy, but they didn't leave some of the camp comedy that was in Justice League. Now, don't get me wrong, I did like the comedy where, if you've seen Justice League. Now, if you haven't seen Justice League, then I'm gonna spoil this for you. I'm talking about the theatrical cut that's already been out for like 2-3 years now. The part where Wonder Woman has the lasso of truth chilling over there in a seat, and then all of a sudden Aquaman sits on it and starts telling his whole story and stuff. I did like that. That was cute, but it's not needed for this style of the film. And in this film, comedy is there, but it's not like it was in Justice League, where it was more Marvel-y, you know what I'm saying, MCU style, you know what I'm saying, whereas DCU has never been the MCU, at least through the Snyder era. And I really hope, I know this is probably a one-off, we're probably not going to get any more Snyder, but I'm really praying, really hoping that Snyder gets to continue in this world, bring us another Justice League 2, you know what I'm saying, something of that nature. That's what I really would hope, because if they just would have kept with this, I think a lot more people would have been more happy. Now, is this better than Endgame? Absolutely not. But is it good? Yes, yes it is. Is it well worth the watch? Yes, yes it is. Do you have to watch all 4 hours in one take? No, you do not. Like I said, it's broken up into 4 different parts. There's part 1, part 2, well 5, 6. It's 5 to 6 parts. I can't remember if it's 5 or 6 parts, because like I said, I watched the whole thing. I didn't care about that. And there's an epilogue. Well worth it. And the epilogue is basically an extended after credit scene, but it's very, very worth it. Love it. Loved it. I really like what they gave us at the end. Definitely like that. Batman has something to do. Speaking of which, I'm not spoiling anything. The ending of the film, everybody has more to do within this film than they did in Justice League. Fighting wise and everything. It's not like everybody's helpless and Superman's the only one to contribute at the end. No, everybody has something to do. Everybody does something within their character and within the fight. Just like in Batman v Superman, where he had everybody using their strength to battle. That's exactly what's going on in this film, and I love that about this film. There's all the battle sequences were more fleshed out, more cool looking, and better. It's just a more fleshed out, one thought, one plot film, you know what I'm saying, going on here, instead of that, that Frankenstein's monster of a film, Justice League. Now, I know a lot of people don't realize that's what that was, but once you see this film, you'll understand that from watching this one. And I know y'all see them in the trailers. I know y'all are wondering from me, since y'all know I like my boy Joker, you know what I'm saying? Jared Leto's Joker, to be specific, in Suicide Squad. Do I like him in this? Yes, I do, but I low-key, contrary to popular belief, I think I like him more in Suicide Squad. I know that's probably a hot take, and I feel like it's a hot take at this moment. I might have to watch the movie again, or at least that part of the film again, just to see if I like him in this. I don't know. It's kind of leading. Now that I'm thinking about the scene and remember what's going on in the scene, I think it might be a little bit of a tie up in this whole, because my boy Joker is the truth. No matter who he is, he could be Phoenix, he could be Jared, he could be Ray Romero. That's not that man's name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? He could be the GOAT. Heath Ledger, you know what I'm saying? He could be the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? But he's always the truth. He's always the truth, in my opinion. And I felt like he was great in Suicide Squad, this Jared Leto's version, and I feel like he was good in the Snyder Cut. So, the moment y'all been waiting for. My SwagU grade for Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, will have to be a solid A. A solid A. I would give it an A+, but a lot of this film is I already seen. But the new stuff added, I'll give you that. The new stuff added was definitely an A+. The movie overall is an A. But I really, really enjoyed it. It is long, but I felt well worth it. Because I've seen some of the scenes and I was a little tired at the time that I watched it, I almost fell asleep, but I never fell asleep because, you know what I'm saying, I had my kickstart and I was ready to go and I was excited. And it didn't bore me at all. It's just like some of the stuff I've already seen before. And I was in a house environment. If I see this in the theater, I've been wide awake the whole time. It's just me with the way I watch movies. But just know how you watch movies. Be prepared. I watched this at 9:30 in the morning, finished it at 1:30 in the afternoon. So just be prepared for that. Make sure you have time to watch it. But I think it's definitely worth your while, especially if you was excited about the Justice League, baby. Because they are lit, especially, and you see I'm a fan, but loved it. There are some cameos in there. I'm not going to say of who or who, what, when, where, and why. There's some stuff, some Easter eggs I probably missed. If you've seen those Easter eggs, let me know in the comment section below about them. I would love to hear from you about those. Also, if you're new here and you're trying to join the Swag Team, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below or hit it right here when it pops up on the side. Also, if you want to be the first Swag Team to see a video when it pops up on the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell. It'll pop right up when you join the Swag Team. So you hit that subscribe button. Then that bell will pop up, you click that, ding, then you never miss a video that pops up on the channel, whether it's on your computer, cell phone, tablet, whatever. So make sure you do that so you don't miss on any of the swag when it drops. But yes, let me know how you feel about Zack Snyder's Justice League, the Snyder Cut, in the comment section below, and the social media sites at the bottom. Did you enjoy it? Have you watched it yet? Are you excited to watch it now that I've told you how I feel about it? Are you going to watch it in parts? Are you going to watch it the whole way through? I want to know all of this in the comment section below. These social media sites at the bottom, man. Let me know, man, because I'm excited and I want to get all this excitement out to you and for me to, you know, enjoy your excitement as well in the comment section. I will comment to every comment that I receive. So let me know all that stuff, like I said. And if you like this review, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It helps with the channel. If you didn't like it, I ain't tripping. Look at Jordan, I ain't pippin'. Until the next video, I love y'all 3000. I'll holla. Peace.